Don't overwhelm consumers with content. Conventional wisdom says that too much content can overwhelm and annoy the audience. Ads, emails, social media posts can lead to fatigue, and in fatigue, no decision will be made. Always focus on the product. Maintain a perfect brand image. Consumers appreciate authenticity and embracing imperfection. Be all about the numbers, be all about the analytics, be driven by this. But let me tell you this, word of mouth doesn't always have to be the way you think it should. This episode is trying to make you encourage you to. Welcome to the Marketing Factory, where we don't blend in. I'm Marisa Candy, founder and award-winning marketer. And for over 2 decades, I've helped businesses think differently about their marketing and achieve powerful results. In this podcast, I'll share proven strategies so that you can create profitable marketing campaigns that drive real impact for your business. Ready to turn clarity into action? Let's get started. Let me ask you this. How often do we hear the same tired marketing advice? Stick to the rules, play it safe, don't rock the boat. But let's be honest, playing by the rules rarely gets you noticed, right? Attention spans are shrinking and competition is fierce. This is not about bending the rules in marketing. Today, it's about breaking them. Bold, out-of-the-box thinking that takes your brand from meh to unforgettable. Let's ignore the usual playbook. Embrace risk, controversy, and a little chaos. Yippoo! Ready to begin? Let's go. Marketing rule number 1, stick to the brand guidelines. Okay, I just want to stop there. Now, what's the term called? Let's refer to the brand set in stone, never to be changed. Brand etched in concrete, can't get rid of it. Brand don't change it or else the heavens will open and you'll be struck by lightning. No, it's not. It's called brand guidelines. It's a guide. It's guiding you, okay? So you don't have to follow it all the time. Now, let me just stop any comments that is going to come onto this and come at me at the moment, because I know this episode's going to shake a few people's opinions because they're going to go, oh, but you're going against what you've said before. No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not telling you go out there and change your logo, warp it, stretch it, put it somewhere it shouldn't be, change your logo colours. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in relation to your brand guidelines, you can break them. And let me give you an example of a big brand that did. How about that? Coca-Cola. Do they have a strong brand? 100% they do. They broke their brand guidelines with their Share a Coke campaign. Instead of their iconic logo, what they put there instead? Someone's name. Was your name on there? Was your name? My name was never on there. But, you know, Share a Coke with Nana. Share a Coke with Greg. How awesome was it? Okay, it was phenomenal. And what'd you do in the Woolworths shelves? I know my kids were like, oh, sorry, there's my name in there. There's my name in there. Oh, look, see, there's 5 Jameses. And do I know a James I could buy this Coke for? Phenomenal. Okay, they broke their rules. They broke their brand guidelines. Not brand set in stone. Remember that. Okay, next one. Marketing rule. Avoid controversy at all costs. Be apolitical. Don't upset anyone. We're in this age where we don't want to say anything to offend and we don't want to upset anyone, all right? But here's an example. When Ben and Jerry's openly took a strong stance on some controversial and social political issues like climate change, racial justice, and LGBTIQ rights, their bold messaging, it sparked a bit of backlash. But it also solidified their brand position and brand that prioritises purpose over profit. All right, so we don't want to go out there and upset people, but we do want to be real. We do want to be authentic, yeah. We want to stand for something. There's this term that I hear and that I know and that I lean on. It's better to stand for something than to fall for everything. Here's another rule. Have you heard this? Always focus on the product. How about we do this? How about we take a break from all the features and benefits? How about we focus on the experience, the emotion, all right? There's this great campaign that Dove released, the Real Beauty campaign. Go and Google it. It shifted the focus to self-esteem and body positivity. My gosh, we are in this world of where body image is paramount. It drove an emotional connection and redefined their brand and increased customer loyalty, okay? So just have a little rest on what's your torque, what's your horsepower, how many awards you've won and all of that, and maybe just focus on why and the emotions and the journey. All right, next one, marketing rule. Never disrupt the consumer's experience. Don't disturb the audience. Guide them gently towards a purchase, because aggressive ads will not be absorbed, will not be sold. People don't like being sold to. People don't like giving them things they don't want. Just give the customer what they want, okay? Give it to them, make it easy. But how about this as something that's a little bit different, that's a little bit disruptive? Spotify's Wrapped campaign. That disrupts the usual digital advertising flow, right? And it showcases to the users their most listened to songs and artists. Thank God for Spotify Wrapped. I love it when it comes out. And you know what the funniest thing is? I actually challenge it and I go, I didn't listen to that song that much. Why is that number one? Surely. I'll sit and I go, surely that was number one? I was listening to that a lot. Wow. And then it would tell me what genre of music I listened to most in a month. Oh my God, I love it. So it's breaking away from what usually Spotify, the platform, is there for. And it gave me something I didn't even know I want, but now I don't even want to live without. Just quickly, if you're a business owner struggling to see results from your marketing, or you're overwhelmed by the thought of marketing your business, we can help. Book in a call with my team using the link in the show notes, and let's get your brand thriving without the struggle. Now, back to the episode. All right, next marketing rule. Always use a call to action. Look, call to actions are important, but hey, mix it up. Just mix it up. Storytelling is amazing. Let's head into storytelling time. What's a brand I can think of right now that did amazing at this concept? The Lego Movie. Essentially was a 90-minute ad for Lego. No buy it, no click here. Instead, it just inspired kids to create stories and create their own movies, right? Cadbury's Gorilla ad, do you remember it? Featuring Gorilla playing the drums to Phil Collins. I can feel it. You know, you actually don't need me to keep going on that. Google it, check it out. Apple's Think Different campaign. It barely featured an Apple product. Patagonia's Don't Buy This Jacket campaign. Reuse, recycle. There's so many out there that you can go and refer to and look at. All right, next rule. Be all about the numbers. Be all about the analytics. Be driven by this. But let me tell you this. Too much reliance on analytics can stifle creativity. It's true. Sometimes you just need to take risks. Ignore the metrics. Just for a little while. And be curious. When Red Bull broke away from traditional marketing and focused on creating experiential marketing, they attached themselves to extreme sports. It sparked organic conversations. Tesla's marketing strategy almost spends nothing. What do they rely on? Buzz, word of mouth. Doesn't always have to be the way you think it should. This episode is trying to make you and encourage you to maybe take a risk, try something different occasionally, okay? It's not about doing that thing all the time. Don't do risky activity all the time. That is not what I'm saying, but every now and then. Here's another one. Don't overwhelm consumers with content. Conventional wisdom says that too much content can overwhelm and annoy the audience. Ads, emails, social media posts can lead to fatigue, and in fatigue, no decision will be made. You think of TikTok's algorithm-driven overload. There's an endless stream of videos tailored to that user's interests, showing a clip after another clip and another clip in great succession. You can do it too, but prioritize value over volume. Personalize the experience across multiple platforms, creating a sense of community. Use some user-generated content if you can. Time it right, seasonal, product launches, not all year round, all right? This marketing rule I love. Don't take too many risks. Sure, you shouldn't. I agree. But, if you don't take a risk, playing it safe can lead to mediocre results. Risk-taking generates some excitement, engagement, especially when it feels authentic to the brand. Look at the Old Spice commercial, the man your man could smell like campaign, right? Old Spice took a risk, moving from a dad brand, let's be honest, to a humorous modern brand. This bold shift redefined their customer base and skyrocketed sales. Another rule. Maintain a perfect brand image. Consumers appreciate authenticity and embracing imperfection. It can make a brand feel more approachable and relatable, not so stiff. You know, brands can humanize themselves. We make mistakes. We are humans. We are not robots. You don't have to be perfect and polished every single time. If you want someone to really connect with you, show them a day in the life of you. Show your vulnerability or your imperfections. One of my favorites I can lean on in this is the Burger King Moldy Whopper campaign. It was a video of a Whopper rotting over 34 days. It proved a point that they have preservative-free ingredients. KFC ran a campaign called Running Out of Chicken, FCK campaign, jumbled the letters around. They owned the fact that they ran out of chicken. So as you move forward into your marketing journey, I challenge you this. Sometimes, not all the time, take a step back from the rules. Ask yourself, not just what's safe, but what's memorable. And don't be afraid to disrupt and take some calculated risk. Because in a world that's saturated with noise, the rule breakers are the ones who stand out and ultimately who win. Until the next time. Thanks for tuning into The Marketing Factory. If today's episode helped bring clarity to your marketing strategy, please leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcast or Spotify. And don't forget to subscribe on your favourite platform. Stay connected with us on the socials at The Marketing Factory or at The Marketing Factory AUS, and let's keep turning clarity into action.